have taken this question from IRODOV section 1.1, question number 7. The question is, two swimmers leave point A on one bank of the river to reach point B, lying right across on the other bank. One of them crosses the river along the straight line AB, while the other swims at right angles to the stream and then walks the distance that he has been carried away by the stream to get to point B. What was the velocity u of his walking if both swimmers reached the destination simultaneously? The stream velocity given as v naught 2 km per hour and the velocity v dash of each swimmer with respect to still water, that is ground, equals 2.5 km per hour. So given in the question is velocity of swimmer 1 and velocity of swimmer 2 is equal to v dash. This is given. Then velocity of stream is given, that is v naught. Other information given is that swimmer 1 crosses the river in straight line from A to B. Means he took the direction of his swimming in such a way so that the resultant should be in the direction of AB. So this diagram you can have a look of. The second swimmer has taken the path of straight line. He has started swimming straight from A to B, but stream velocity has carried this away and drifted it to C when it reaches the other side of the bank. And the time taken to reach for swimmer 1 from A to B and for swimmer 2 from A, C, B is same, is equal. So we have to find the velocity u by which the swimmer 2 will walk from C to B. Okay. So first we will go on this for swimmer 1. You can easily see the resultant of swimmer 1 velocity and the stream velocity is in the direction of AB. So this is the resultant. So what will be the magnitude of this? If you see the triangle, this is V naught, this one is V dash, this one is this. So this will be V dash square minus V naught square root. Okay. So suppose the swimmer 1 takes time t1 to reach here from A to B. So we will write t1 is equal to, and let's say that the width of the river is d. So t1 is equal to d by v dash square minus v naught square under root. Now come for swimmer 2. Swimmer 2 has started swimming in direction A to B, but the stream has carried it along itself so that it reaches at C, right? So resultant of this is For swimmer 2, if we write the resultant is in this direction, right? So VR2 is equal to V dash plus V naught from this triangle. If we take our axis for convenience, this side as x and this side as y, so unit vector in this direction is I, unit vector in this direction is j. So we can write it like this: v dash j plus v naught I. Now let's say that the swimmer 2 has taken a time to reach C from A T2. Okay? So in T2 time, VR2 into T2, V dash into T2, J, V naught into T2, I. V dash T2, V naught into T2. V naught into T2 is nothing but this, that we have taking it as X for convenience. And V dash T2 is AB, right? That is D. So from here, V dash into T2 is D, means T2 is equal to D by V2 V dash. Okay? From here, V naught into T2 is equal to X, right? So X, if you write X is equal to V naught into T2, and T2 we can put from here V naught by V dash into D. Now the swimmer 2 is walking from C to B, and let us say that time is T3. Time interval, in time interval T3, it moves from C to B. So T3 is equal to X by U. X is equal to V naught into V naught by V dash into D from here, divided by U. Okay? Since the time taken by both the swimmers to reach B is same equal, it means T1 is equal to T2 plus T3. Now T1 you can write from here, from equation 1, d by v dash square minus v naught square under root is equal to T2. T2 you can write from here, d by v dash plus T3 you can write from here, v naught by v dash into d by u. Cancel out all d. So you can see now in this equation, only variable, only unknown what we have is u. So it is very easy to solve this equation for u. That will come as v naught by 1 minus v naught square v dash square so this you should calculate by yourself. This will be the answer. Let me explain here once again. See, for swimmer 2, Vr2 vector is the sum of V dash vector plus V naught vector. Now V dash, since we have taken unit vector in x direction I, y direction j, and V dash is in the y direction, so we have converted it into V dash into unit vector j. We have written in other way, right? In the form of unit vector V naught into I, right? Now we have multiplied both sides with T2. Why? Because in T2 time it is reaching C. So we have got two components of displacement during the whole passage. One is this direction, one is this direction. Resultant is this. So this is V dash into T2 and this part is V naught into T2. V dash into T2 is nothing but D, right? So T2 from there we can obtain D by V dash, and same way X we can obtain like this, okay? And since the time for both the swimmers to reach from A to B is same, so T1 is equal to this time T2 plus T3, and we have put the values of T2 and T3. D is all cancelled out, and from this equation we obtained U is equal to this. So hopefully this answer is clear to you. Any doubt, please write in the comment box. Thank you.